Nature or nurture or breeding? Masama yung breeding ba? O dahil sa environment, impluensya, yung pagpalaki? Masama niya yung breeding talaga, Mr. Maravillas. Ito naman po yung bago naming product na binibenta online. Eye Glow Serum, whitening po siya. Tingnan ninyo yung epekto sa aking anak na architect before and now. Yung mga inquiries po ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa kanyang Facebook account, Riz Maravillas. Dahil po mga kababayan, sa madalas na pag-tantrums, pag-init ng ulo, pagwawala ni Inday, pinag-uusapan na ngayon ng mga eksperto yung psychological fitness ng Vice Presidente. Ano ba niya ito si Inday? Bakit ganyan siya mag-behave? Ano ba yung problema sa pagkatao ni Inday? Upbringing ba to? O baka may tama? Yan na yun po ang pinag-uusapan. Ano tingin po ninyo mga kababayan? May tama po o hindi lang napalaki? Sabi nga natin, hindi napalaki ng tama ng magulang. Kasi yung magulang po, hindi man tama, may tama din. Kaya nga, paano mo mapapalaki ng tama ang iyong anak kung yung magulang po, maraming mali din sa kanyang pag-uugali, sa kanyang pagkatao? Baka mana. Mana, mga kababayan. Kasi may kasabihan nga tayo, kung ano yung puno, ay siya yung bunga. Ang ginagawa ng matatanda, kahit na mali sa mata ng bata ay tama. Di ba? Hindi napalaki ng tama. Kasi walang tama na magpapalaki. Kasi yung magpapalaki sa kanya o nagpalaki, may tama din. Ito ngayon mga kababayan ng pinag-uusapan sa social media. Ganyan naman niya Mr. Maravillas, talagang unfit na humawak ng posisyon sa gobyerno. Dapat niya siguro Mr. Maravillas, ikasa na yung impeachment. Hintayin natin, mga kababayan, kung ano yung mangyayari sa mga susunod na araw. Meantime, ibigay ko muna sa inyo yung mga kwentuhan, mga usap-usapan sa social media ngayon. Ito siya. Sabi sa pinablis kahapon ng Philippines Defense Forces Forum, a military clinical psychologist suggests that SWOH recent outburst may go beyond typical temper tantrums often associated with prima donna complex. Ibig sabihin ng prima donna, yung temperamental person, mainitin yung ulo. Ano niya yun, Mr. Maravillas, na SWOH? Hindi ko rin maintindihan, mga kababayan, kanina nang binabasa ko to. Na-research ko kung ano yung ibig sabihin. Bakit ganun yung tawag kay Inday? Ang ibig sabihin pala noon, yan po, tinatawag sa kanya ngayon, SWOH or HWOH. Ang ibig sabihin niyan, mga kababayan, Sarah without honesty. Yan pala yung bansag sa kanya ngayon. Ngayon ko lang nadiskubre. Kasi po, si Inday nagsabi na ang honesty is not the best policy. Di ba sinabi niya na hindi sinusukat sa honesty? Ang mga politiko daw, hindi man dapat sukatan yung pagiging honest. Kaya yung tawag sa kanya, Sarah without honesty. So, you see, yun pala yun. So sabi dyan po, the psychologist observed symptoms that could indicate underlying personality disorders, particularly narcissistic personality disorder, intermittent explosive disorder, madali mag-init ang ulo, tapos antisocial personality disorder, or a combination of these conditions. Ano niya, Mr. Maravillas, ang ibig sabihin ng narcissistic disorder, personality disorder? Yung ano po, yung personality ng isang tao na yung dinidisplay niya na may self-entitlement siya na dapat special ang pagtrato sa kanya. Entitled nga, self-centered, pabida, at huwag kang harang-harang sa kanya. Pag ganyan ang natura ng isang tao. Sabi dito, what is a narcissism in a person? Narcissistic personality disorder daw is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. Kaya nakita ninyo, nang ginisa siya ng Congress, uminit yung ulo. Walang Rolls-Royce anya dito. Ganon si Inday. Gusto nang diktahan mga kababayan yun, yung chairman ng committee, si Kimbo, gusto niyang palitan. Sabi ni Kimbo, wala ka anya na po na wala ka pong karapatan na palitan ako rito. Ayan po si Inday, mga kababayan.
Request that the chairperson of the Finance Committee preside over this hearing. Madam Vice President, with due respect, you are not allowed to do that, Madam Vice President. You are not allowed to introduce any motion. You are a research person this hearing, Madam President. Vice President. Ma'am. I requested as your research person, I requested so the chairperson of the committee. Madam Vice President. Madam Chair, the topic and the invitation of the House of Representatives to the Office of the Vice President for this hearing is the 2025 budget proposal. There is no confidential funds in the 2025 budget proposal. Or for the information of the body, the letter that we sent, our Madam Vice President, reads as follows. In the second paragraph, we noted the following topics to be discussed. Item number 3 is comparative budget allocation and utilization rate from fiscal year 2019 to 2023. That's item number 3. So I can provide you copies of the letter. So clearly, confidential funds spent in 2022 falls squarely within that.
Gustong patalsikin ni Inday, yung chairman ng committee. Wala ka niyang karapatan na palitan. It's not within your power. Sabi ko sa inyo mga kababayan. So makikita natin mga kababayan ang manifestation ng sinasabing narcissistic personality disorder kay Inday. Yan sabi dito. The psychologist observed symptoms that could indicate underlying personality disorders, particularly narcissistic personality disorder or NPD, intermittent explosive disorder, or antisocial personality disorder, or a combination of these conditions. O ngayon, saan ba nagmana? Saan ba ito na nakuwang pag-uugali ni Inday? Mga kababayan, sabi nga natin, kung ano ang puno, siya yung bunga. Biblical po siya. Yung tatay po, ganon. Ibigay ko sa inyo yung balita na may personality problem din yung tatay. Yan pinagtanggol pa nga ni Inday. Filipino Star ngayon, April 20, 2016. Inday Sara ipinagtanggol si Duterte sa personality problem. Sabi dyan sa balita, magkaiba ang sinapit ng kasal ni Davao City Mayor Rodrigo Duterte at ng kanyang nasasakupan ayon sa anak niyang si Inday Sara Duterte Carpio. Sinabi ni Carpio, ni Inday, psychological incapacitated in a marriage does not reflect the character of a person outside the marriage, giit ni Inday. He's impulsive, he's selfish. Does his track record in governance as a public servant show that he is impulsive or selfish? They do not. Malinaw pong impulsive si Digo. Kill, kill, kill. Yung pagmumura sa kanyang bibig, mga kababayan, na lumalabas, parang gripo na pag binuksan, tuloy-tuloy ang daloy. Di ba? Malinaw na malinaw. So sabi niya dito sa balita, sinabi niya ito matapos mahukay ang desisyon ng korte noong 2001 sa pag-iwalay ni Duterte at ng kanyang dating asawang si Elizabeth Zimmerman. Lumabas sa psychology assessment na naging basihan sa annulment ng mag-asawa na may ugali si Duterte na narcissistic personality disorder o masyadong nakatutok sa sarili. Yun din ang namana ni Inday, sabi ng nakitaan, sabi ng military psychologist. Pag ganyan po, delikado. May tama. Sabi ko sa inyo, tama yung mga sinasabi natin dito. Maganda na salita ng salita si Inday para nakilala natin ng maayos. Kaya tama itong sinabi po ni Akbayan Party List President Rafaela David. Sabi niya, congratulations BP Sara for finally and fully exposing yourself to the Filipino people as the inept official that you are, full of fury and noise, but devoid of substance. Puro angas pero walang talas. Tama po yung sinabi ni Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte. Never interrupt your enemy when he is committing a mistake. Kaya tuloy-tuloy lang. Hayaan natin si Inday na magsalita ng magsalita. Sabi niya, congratulations, BP Sara, for finally and fully exposing yourself to the Filipino people as an inept official that you are, full of fury and noise, but devoid of substance. Puro angas, pero walang talas, sabi ni Rafaela David, President Akbayan Party. Self-destruct? Kaya hirap na hirap yung mga handlers ni Inday, pati yung mga vloggers niya. Hirap na i-defend si Inday after ng budget hearing. Ngayon, balikan natin itong kwento sa Filipino Star ngayon, tungkol sa tatay. So, may narcissistic personality disorder yung tatay, namana ng anak siyempre. Nakasaad pa na hirap si Duterte na kontrolin ang kanyang emosyon. Kaya naman minsan ay wala siyang paki sa mga nasasabi o nasasaktan niya. Tumagal ng 27 taon ang kasal ni na Duterte at Zimmerman na nagsimula noong 1973. Sinabi pa ni Sara na paninira lamang ng kanilang mga kalaban na hindi maaring maging pangulo si Duterte dahil sa kanyang ugali. The family is no longer surprised. Every election period, this is one of the issues his rivals use against him, but they're already used so many other issues. Sanay na kami, sanay na si Mayor. The court may have used this as grounds for the annulment of the marriage, but the court did not say that he is unfit to become a leader. The court said, my parents are unfit to be together in a marriage, but it did not say that my father is unfit to become our leader. Ngayon, after na mag-serve si Digong, mga kababayan, as our president, alam na ninyo kung ano yung nangyari. Close to 30,000 yung namatay na iniimbestigahan nga ngayon ng Congress, yung AJK sa war on drugs. O, di ba, mga kababayan? So, patunay, unfit nga. O, ngayon, ang tanong, paulit pa tayo. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, mga kababayan, we have to learn from our mistakes. Normal sa tao yung magkamali. To err is human. Pero importante na yung mga past mistakes natin, dapat matuto tayo. Pag hindi tayo matuto, yan ang problema. Tama ba? Kasi sabi nga natin, kung hindi mo nga naayos, hindi buo yung pamilya mo, hindi mo naayos yung pamilya mo, paano mo maayos yung bansa? The family is the smallest unit in the society. Pag naayos mo yung pamilya, maayos mo yung community, maayos mo yung barangay, maayos mo yung lungsod, maayos mo yung bansa. Yun ang pattern, mga kababayan. So, kailangan maayos yung pamilya muna. Tama pa? O ngayon, idagdag ko sa inyo itong reaction in analysis dito sa Rappler. Sabi dito, Edgewise, August 27, 2024. Sara Duterte, nature or nurture? Ito yung analysis nila, mga kababayan, after na mangyari pong yung outburst, pagwawala ni Inday sa Congress. Ano niya? Nature, natura niya, o yung pagpalaki? Nurture. Ano tingin ninyo? Basahin natin kung ano sinasabi dito sa analysis ng Rappler. Baka makatulong sa ating pagdidesisyon in the future. Sabi dyan, I'm Professor Jose Shero. Will explore case studies in behaviorism. Good morning. This is Psychology 101. I am Professor Jose Shero. For the first 2 weeks of this course, we'll explore case studies in behaviorism using the textbook Why I Am Like This by Dr. Hedley Strength. You will become familiar with cognitive behavioral, psychodynamic, and biological perspectives on how personality traits develop. Our first case is Sara Duterte. Nature or nurture? Biology or upbringing? Anong tingin ninyo? Biology na mana sa tatay? Like father, like daughter? O yung pagpalaki? Yung tatay pa rin at nanay. Ano tingin ninyo pa? Scientific po ito. Psychologist. Para maintindihan natin kung bakit ganyan ang pag-ugali po ni Inday. At siya ba ay nababagay na maging susunod na Pangulo tulad ng gusto mangyari ng mga taga-nausog ng kanyang tatay na ganun din ang pag-ugali. Sabi dito, mga kababayan, authentic ones. And why is she like that? Is it genetic or the result of conditioning? Nature or nurture or breeding? Masama yung breeding ba? O dahil sa environment, impluensya, yung pagpalaki? Masama niya yung breeding talaga, Mr. Maravillas. Sabi dyan, psychologists say having a seriously flawed moral compass could be the result of both. But in BP Sara's case, I think it's mainly from her upbringing. Madaling sabi, hindi na palaki ng tama. Growing up in the entitled confines of unquestioned political power and privilege. Conditioned to be assertive and independent, but for the wrong reasons. Instead of becoming a feminist warrior princess, she's a warlord princess. Yan ang gustong i-portray mga kababayan ng kanyang mga supporters. So sabi diyan, so your categorical behavioristic conclusion niya is that she is a textbook case of sociopathy. Ang ibig sabihin, mga kababayan, ng sociopathy, ni-research ko dito, isa siyang antisocial personality disorder daw. Sometimes called sociopathy, is a mental health condition. May problema. In which a person consistently shows no regard for right and wrong and ignores the rights and feelings of others. Nakita niyo pa? Wala siyang paki doon sa hearing. Gusto niyang ibuli yung lahat doon sa Congress kasi siya vice presidente. Nakita ninyo ba, mga kababayan? Kaya sabi ni Chis Escudero, kinommend niya yung Congress dahil anya sa inyong patience. Sabi nga natin dito sa Bicol po, may kasabihan. na ang pinagpapasensyahan yung buang. Yung tao daw na hindi nasa tamang pag-iisip, anong kaanya? Bua? Tapagpasensyahan mi ka? An bua siya na, ang pinagpapasensyahan. Yan po ang matandang kasabihan sa Bicol. So, kung bako ka man bua, hindi ka baliw, natatapagpasensyahan ka. Bakit ka pagpapasensyahan kung nasa tama ka man ang pag-iisip? Yung hindi sa tamang pag-iisip, yun ang dapat pinagpapasensyahan. Pero sabi ni Senate President Chis Escudero, kinukomedya yung Congress dahil sa kanilang patience. Malinaw ang konklusyon, mga kababayan, ni Chis Escudero. So sabi rito, as a result of being raised by a father who is definitely a sociopath. Actually, sir, sociopathy and psychopathy can overlap. Experts say psychopaths are sociopaths who are more dangerous, like mass murderers. So nagtaka pa kayo kung bakit yung tatay po ang order sa mga pulis, kill, kill, kill. Now you understand. Ito po yung paliwanag ng mga psychologists. So sabi dito, oh, Mr. Sikopante, you obviously don't agree. Vehemently, sir. Say what you will, guys. You say Ma'am Sara and Tatay Digong are psychopaths? Fine. But the Filipino people love them because they are authentic ones. Sabi dito, all right, class. That's all for today. Next week case study is Harry Roque, anxiety disordered or pogo multimillionaire. Class discussion po ito, 101. Psychology 101 by Professor Jose Cero. Ano tingin ninyo, mga kababayan? May base yung mga conversation po, discussions doon sa Psychology 101. Ngayon, tingnan natin itong statement ni Inday noong galit na galit siya, mga kababayan, kay Trillanes. Ayan po. This was in 2022. Ay basta several years ago. Ito. Mismong post ito ni Inday. Sabi niya, leave me alone, Senator Trillanes. The last time a person irked me, I made sure to make it difficult for him to bring me down, and Speaker Boy Nograles lost that election and was $1 billion pesos poorer. Like Speaker Alvarez, my advice to you is not to think of me. Speak of my name, not even a whisper of Inday Sara from your ugly lips. Leave me in peace in Davao City, or else you and your friends will spend more than $1 billion in 2022 presidential elections just to make me insignificant. Let me repeat, do not bother me, and my slot will be available for a yellow senator for the 2019 elections. President Duterte imagines you will be shot. On the other hand, I will make sure that you are alive and in pain. I have been described as heartless by my mother. Please do not anger me so that you may remain relevant for the future generation. And you should listen to my mother. Published by GMA News. Tingin ninyo, mga kababayan, qualified maging Pangulo? At tama po yung sinasabi ng mga psychologists. Ngayon, kung hindi pa kayo kumbinsido sa findings ng mga psychologists po sa kanilang studies based on observation at mga display of behavior ni Inday, pakinggan natin po uli yung budget hearing ng Office of the Vice President kung paano mag-behave si Inday. Yan po, mga kababayan.
to defend the budget in a question and answer format. I will leave it up to the House to decide on the budget submitted.
Madam Vice President, we have 17 members listed for interpellation, and as you know, you've been here many times for our budget briefing, that this is an important part of the budget briefing. The GAA, the General Appropriations Act, is arguably the most important piece of legislation every year. At kasama po ito, ang pagtatanong at pakikinig po sa sagot po ninyo ay napaka-importante pong input sa aming pong trabaho. So, yun po, kami po ay, we will proceed to ask questions.
Madam Chair, my answer for every question will be, I will forgo the opportunity to defend the budget of the Office of the Vice President through a question and answer. And I will leave it to the House to decide on the budget submitted. So, magsasayang tayo ng oras dito, paulit-ulit yung sagot.
That is acceptable to us. Unless I hear any objection, that is acceptable to us.
Madam Chair, siguro first observation, no, yung on the budget for the 2024, yung Vice President ang nagsabi, Madam Chair, na slow and low utilization. So nakita naman natin doon sa presentation. So yung utilization ay napakababa. Pero syempre comment ko lang, no, mas mabilis siya sa confidential funds. 100% in 11 days.
Madam Chair, since you allowed her a snide comment, you will allow me a snide comment as well.
I don't recall hearing a snide comment, Madam Vice President. Ang snide comment, that's a matter of judgment. So please proceed
Secretariat, Madam Chair, I would like the
with your-
Secretariat to repeat the first 3 lines of the comments.
Point of order, Madam Chair. Point of order, Madam Chair, kasi parang...
So let's please proceed with the answer.
Point of order,
Madam
Madam Chair, kasi parang siya yung nagpe-preside eh.
You allowed her a snide comment and then you will not allow
Please wait
a
to be
snide
recognized.
comment.
Excuse me, our members and our guests.
I warn you.
Please wait
Don't
to
go
be
into this rabbit hole.
Please wait to be acknowledged before you speak.
I request that the chairperson of the Finance Committee preside over this hearing.
Matindi po.
Madam Vice President,
Confirm po talaga.
with due respect, you are not allowed to do that, Madam Vice President. You are not allowed to introduce any motion. You are a research person this
Not-
hearing, Madam President.
I did
Vice
not move,
President.
ma'am. I requested as your resource person, I requested
So
to the
your request
chairperson
is
of the
denied,
committee.
Madam Vice President.
Madam Chair, the topic and the invitation of the House of Representatives to the Office of the Vice President for this hearing is the 2025 budget proposal. There is no confidential funds in the 2025 budget proposal.
For the information of the body, the letter that we sent, our Madam Vice President, reads as follows. In the second paragraph, we noted the following topics to be discussed. Item number 3 is comparative budget allocation and utilization rate from fiscal year 2019 to 2023. That's item number 3. So I can provide you copies of the letter. So clearly, confidential funds spent in 2022 falls squarely within that.
Ang nakuha ko na nasabi kanina
Confirm.
ni Representative
Luistro.
Luistro, Yes. Is that wala siyang time na isa-isahin per letter yung letter namin sa Commission on Audit on why the requested documents should not be released to Congress. Pero nakahanda na yung mga sagot niya sa lahat ng arguments namin sa national security, sa due process, and sa separation of powers. Is this part ba of what you said earlier, Representative Kimbo, let's stick to the plan? Yun yung narinig ko sa iyo kanina.
Kasi kanina, very clear ang sinabi naman po, there was a plan, stick to the plan. Wala rin po ako natatandaan. I kept saying, let us all stick to the issues, which is the budget. So yun na lang po.
Noong nagsagutan na kayo, ikaw, Representative Kimbo, tsaka Representative Castro, about the 11 days, 19 days, ilang days na yon ng utilization, nakita ko na that was the start of an attack against the Office of the Vice President, and i-hinge yung attack on the confidential fund use. So nakita na namin yung timelines and nakita na namin yung kumbaga script sa narrative ng attack on the Office of the Vice President with regard to confidential funds. So to show goodwill to the people and para mapabigyan ng muka na sinabi namin na hindi namin napapadali ang trabaho namin dahil sa confidential funds, dahil natatarget namin kung saan dapat ilagay ang proyekto, pero pwede kaming magtrabaho ng walang confidential funds. That is the reason why hindi na namin ginamit ang fourth quarter na confidential funds sa Office of the Vice President to show the people, the public, that we are in good faith sa paggamit ng confidential funds. And we are true to our word na sinabi namin na napapadali ang trabaho, pero pwedeng i-give up yan.
Kanina po nabanggit ang pangalan ko kasama ni Kong Franz nung meron pong nagtanong kung bakit may 125 million para sa fourth quarter taong 2023 na hindi po ginamit ng ating pangalawang Pangulo. Nabanggit ang pangalan ko. I believe ang sinabi po ni Madam Vice President is that tila may lumalabas na po na pattern simula nung araw na nagsagutan po kami sa plenaryo na lumabas po na 11 days lamang ang period na kung saan ginamit po ang pondo amounting to 125 million. I just want to state for the record that it was in no way planned action on my part. That was the most difficult moment in my 5 years in Congress. Inano nga po ng isang tanong, I just had to say the truth. Nakabase sa liquidation report at kitang-kita nyo naman doon po sa nakakita na po ng notice of disallowance na ginamit po siya from December 21 to 31 at pagbilangin po natin ang mga araw na yan mula 21 hanggang 31 ay indeed 11 days. So yun lang po, I just want to state that on record that on my part, simula nung moment na yon ay naging napakahirap ng buhay ko. No rational human being would ever want to plan her life that way. So there's absolutely no way that can be planned on my part, just for the record.
Ang gustong mangyari po ni Inday, hindi banggitin yung 11 days. Dahil sabi nga noon, yung previous budget niya, ang akala nga po ni Kimbo, 19 days lang na naubos in 19 days. Mali pa nga pala siya. Kasi based on records, 11 days. Kaya nasyak si Kimbo. Iyon ang kinakagalit ni Inday. Lumalabas parang sinisiraan siya ni Kimbo. Si Kimbo po was just stating facts based on records. O ngayon, mga kababayan, tingin niyo, tama yung sabi ng mga psychologists. Yan o. The psychologist observed symptoms that could indicate underlying personality disorders, particularly narcissistic personality disorders, intermittent explosive disorder, or antisocial personality disorder, or a combination of these conditions. Ano ang ibig sabihin ng antisocial personality disorder? Sometimes called sociopathy, is a mental health condition in which a person consistently shows no regard for right and wrong and ignores the rights and feelings of others. Wala siyang pakialam sa iba, basta ang gusto niya, yung kung anong gusto niya mangyari. Sabi ni Inday, walang rules dito. Ganyan po yung maging Pangulo na walang rules. Kaya tingnan ninyo po yung nangyayari doon sa Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Ayaw sumunod po sa batas. Ayaw magpasakop sa husgado. Yun ang spiritual advisor po ni Inday at sa kanidigong. Si Digong po, imbes adviser yung kanyang kaibigan na magpasakop sa batas kasi may court order, may warrant of arrest issued by the court, sinabi pa na illegal daw yung warrant of arrest. Ganon katindi po. Sa mga naghanap ng malinis and spacious fitness gym, pumunta lang po kayo sa aming Colossal Fitness Gym. We also offer Grab Car Rental with our brand new 2023 model ng Toyota Innova. We also accept booking for those who are planning to travel via PAL, Cebu Pacific, and other airline companies, local and international, and bills payment for Meralco Bills, PLDT, Aleco Bills, etc. Ang Colossal Fitness Gym is located at 3rd floor Security Bank Building, Landco Business Park, Legazpi City, Albay. For inquiries, look for Chilon Maravillas. Contact number 0966-802-0949. Yan yung aming Innova. Lagi na pong matao sa amin. Pati mga foreigners po, tingnan ninyo. Mga British tourists sila. Ang lalaki ng katawan na, mga kababayan, nag-gym sa amin. Ito naman po, Indian National. Ito mga mga European sila. Ito naman yung bago naming product na binibenta online, Eye Glow Serum. Whitening po siya galing sa South Korea. Tingnan ninyo yung epekto sa aking anak na architect entrepreneur, Riz Maravillas. For inquiries, look for Riz Maravillas on FB. Ito naman po, Firmax Firming and Lifting Cream. Pinapahid po ito sa mga pulses and affected area. Mainam po ito sa mga pains at paninigas na mga kaso-kasuan. Ito po, Automax Radiant Serum. Sa mukha naman yung application. Anti-aging po siya. You will look 10 years younger than your age. Sa mga cancer patients naman po, baka lang gusto ninyo itong itry. Nengxia Red Mix Fruit Drink. Hindi man po siya gamot, food supplement siya. Kaya lang, gawa siya mga kababayan sa goji berry. Yung goji berry may anti-cancer properties. Yung mga inquiries ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa aming messenger sa Facebook para masagot namin agad. Ayos po, ako po si Dante Maravillas. Bye-bye. God bless.